Bingo bango bongo vintage QB for the newbie tubies. Yeah, that's right. We're on the YouTubes again. Hit that like and subscribe. We're so close to 40K. Thank you all for all of the support. I'm glad you're enjoying these videos. Happy New Year. It is the 1st of January, 2022. Same old Nummy, though. Drafting some vintage cube. What do we got here? Pick one, pack one. I see a Bloodstained Mire, a Toxic Deluge, Snapcaster Jace, and a FASTBOND. Let's have a little bit of fun. I'm going to first pick the FASTBOND here and see if we can craft some deck that can really abuse it. Best cards to go with FASTBOND. Some other green cards include like Courser of Krufix, Oracle Moldiah, Augur of Autumn, and then you have cards like Upheaval or any draw 7s. Let's see if we can do something fun with this though. So first pick the FASTBOND. Hey, Gush is pretty good with FASTBOND. Although I think that tends to wheel, so I don't need to second pick it here. I think we're going to choose like Hierarch, Witness, maybe Breeding Pool. I think out of all of those, Breeding Pool is my choice. If this was Noble Hierarch, I think that would be a little bit more tempting over the land, but Breeding Pool is just going to be a little bit too good here. Oof. I really want to take Tropical Island, but I think we have to just take the Oracle. It's not as good as Courser with the FASTBOND, but it's still very, very good. And especially if we can get some ways to manipulate the top of our library. Number one of those being the Sensei's Divining Top. But yeah, I wanna build around this Oracle, or sorry, build around this FASTBOND, and so just making sure I get the Oracle is way too good. Sorry, Tropical, I love you. You're the best land ever, but not today. Okay, what do we got? Thoughtseize is great, Ugin is great, Nissa is great. Llanowar Elf would be pretty good too. I think we just take the Nissa. Card overperforms every single time. If you haven't played against Nissa before, you are missing... Well, not against it. If you haven't played with Nissa before, you're missing out. Yeah, the card is just way too good. Ooh, okay. A little Mindslaver action, perhaps. Ravages with FASTBOND can be a thing if we can get the Ramanap Excavator or the Crucible of Worlds. There's a Vampiric Tutor here. We could just take another green-blue land. Tundra is not insane. A lot of viable choices here. I think I kind of like taking the Tutor. If we're building around FASTBOND, we're going to want to assemble specific pieces, specific cards. So you can't really go wrong with a Tutor effect. Tireless Tracker now with FASTBOND seems like a legit strategy. Still a lot of good cards here, though. Lily's great, Mentor's great, Questing Beast's great, Blood Crypt good, Scrublin good. Let's go with the Tracky. Winter Orb now, huh? With FASTBOND? Winter Orb FASTBOND is not like insane or anything, but if we're drafting green, we're probably going to end up with a bunch of mana dorks, or at least I hope I do. So Orb has a lot of upside there. I don't think we would be oathing. Trophy is like okay if I'm already planning on splashing black for Tutor anyways. Finks would be like a sideboard card for aggressive decks, so I think we'll just take the Trophy as the card that's most likely to make the main. Actually, pretty crazy wheels here. Bloodstained Mire is really good. Krasis is really good. Marsh, Toxic. Wow. Fauna Shaman even. I'm not sure what this means, but I think we'll just take the Fetch, even though it doesn't currently grab anything. Right, we already have the Oracle to go along with it. So I think the Mire is still a little bit better than taking the Hydroid Krasis or the Toxic, which would be my secondary picks in that pack. Yeah, I'm not sure. We didn't wheel any of the mana dorks. I don't think that's too surprising. Well, I guess no. A couple of them could still come back. That was pick 9, so that was my wheel pack. So yeah, wasn't there a Llanowar Elf or something that could come in the next few picks? I think there was. Okay, we wheeled the Eternal Witness and the Ignoble Hierarch and the Gush. I guess now, since we've taken a few black cards, the Ignoble Hierarch actually is perfect here. So, yeah, that was one of the mana dorks I was talking about, and wow, fantastic. I think Eternal Witness is very, very good as well, but kind of hard to pass the Hierarch now when we've taken Vampiric and Trophy. Okay. Some green nonsense. Dare I say Sultai poop in the making? What else here? I mean, besides the Oracle, we didn't really get anything that works with FASTBOND. But that's okay. Oh, no. I mean, I have the tracker, I guess, of course. As we wield Vraska, a Downfall, a Scarab God. I think Vraska is a little bit better here than Downfall or God. It actually works pretty well. Better than you would expect, anyways. Kills a lot of random, relevant, small threats. Doesn't even have to be a creature. And then, of course, the extra lands are kind of nice. Yeah, I mean, I don't think it's the best Planeswalker ever. Certainly nothing close to Nissa, but probably good enough here. Shallow Grave. Do we ever play Petal in this deck? I don't think so. Shallow Grave could have some utility. Ooze for the sideboard is good. Toski for the sideboard is good. Even Wield the Slime. Okay. So a lot of playable cards picked up in pack 1. Nothing huge. Nothing truly standout. Wow, another really good pack for us. Craterhoof, Deathcap, Misty, Raphellos, Time Warp, Tutor. This is kind of rough. I would really like the Hoof here, but I would also really like the Raphellos. And I'm not sure what is better. So, Craterhoof is the more unique effect. But is it more likely to wield than Raphellos is? That's the real question here. And if you look at it, I currently don't have much to Raphellos into. Yeah, I'm gonna take the Craterhoof here. It's just too good. It's too much of a unique effect. You can get other mana dorks, and even though Raphellos is one of the better ones, I think Hoof is gonna pay off more. Okay, we have a Citadel. That's very, very good with FASTBOND too. I don't think we're gonna second pick it here. I think I'd rather just take the Cultivate now. Emrakul's okay. Seal's okay. Yeah, let's just take the Cultivate. Courser, excellent. Passing Polluted Delta, Golos, Portal. But as I was saying, Courser is the perfect card to go with FASTBOND because Courser negates the 1 life loss from the FASTBOND. Natural Order now really makes me happy that I took the Behemoth. And you know what? I mean, I don't even have to be playing black right now. We could just be a solid mono green ramp deck. Maybe splash for Tutor, if we can get good fixing for that. Yeah, let's just take another mana dork here. Pilgrim over Gargaroth. I still don't think this FASTBOND's all that great. We still want a couple more ways to abuse it. Like, having the Courser and the Oracle is nice. But we either need some more top manipulation, or we need to get some big card draw effects. Hex Drinker, that's a very late to Fairy. Skydiver, Discovery, Duress is pretty good too. We're going to just stick with green. Hex Drinker is fantastic. I don't like the card, but it is a good card. It's just a single card win condition. I don't have any other fixing yet, do I? So we'll see about the black. Right now, we're just solidly green. Could use a couple more early mana dorks here, especially with the Natural Order. Green Sun Zenith is pretty good. Maelstrom Pulse is pretty good. Metamorph is good. A lot of the times I would just take Maelstrom Pulse here and lock into the green-black, but because we have the Courser and the Oracle, to go along with the FASTBOND. I think we want those instead. Stone Coil Serpent, nah. This actually looks like a pretty easy Dragon Lord Atarka to me. It's another solid natural order hit. And I don't think anything else in this pack is even close to what we want to consider anyways, so. Atarka tends to overperform, and, I mean, beyond entering the battlefield and killing some creatures or planeswalkers, it's also just an 8/8 flying trample, right? Yeah, I'm liking the look of this. Well, well, well. If it isn't Raphelos Lanor Emissary on the wheel. Hello, friend. In fact, wheeled a bunch of good cards, even the Deathcap Glade, but hell yeah, Raphelos in. That makes our Green Sun Zenith much, much better, too. Another bad tutor, I guess. We already have the Vampiric in the side, but we'll take the seal. Okay, Rockfall Veil. Gives us a little bit of outs to hard casting the Atarka. Polychronos is another good sideboard card versus opposing creature decks, but I don't tend to start it in the main. Yeah. Bitter Blossom now, most likely not. I don't think Lannis is ever playable. We'll take the Prowler. I mean, we have the Shallow Grave, but that's like very, very low percentage chance of making it in the final. Though looking at my sideboard, it's just all black cards. But I don't think it adds enough to make it worth it. Although Recurring Nightmare now, hey, that card is very strong and certainly could be worth splashing for. So if I'm not taking Recurring, I'm taking what? Devoted Druid Finale? Might still be better here, just taking the green card. Probably is. Because we don't have a good way to like get cards in the graveyard anyways. I mean, I have a bunch of tutor effects, but yeah, I don't think this is the correct Recurring Nightmare deck. Okay, we'll take Devoted Druid, see if we wheel a Finale. No loss. Cradle's fantastic. Terastodon would be another decent natural order target if I wanted to. Underground Sea doesn't... No, wait, that doesn't even do anything. Jite, Huntmaster, Mox Diamond. We'll just take Cradle. Okay, there's Survival now, too. So if we did want to, we could take Survival and try to wheel the Recurring Nightmare and go Rexer. But... Again, this just feels like I should take another solid card in the form of Rex Sage or Dismember. Let's do that. Chrome Mox, Entomb. This is fine. And that's a very late Tinker. Wait, what pick is this for? Okay, maybe not that late. Regrowth versus Garrick. Let's take Garrick. So probably not running the Pool. Probably not running the Mire. We want to maximize on forests for like Raphelos. Damn, I'm sad. We didn't see like any draw 7 effects. That's what we really wanted to go along with the FASTBOND. Or like find ourselves a Wasteland or Strip Mine with Crucible or Ramanap would have been really good. Like, I'm not sure how good this FASTBOND actually turned out. It's going to be okay with Courser and Oracle, but after first picking it, I was hoping for a little bit more. Okay, ooh. Is it now time to take and splash Upheaval? We have a very good Birds of Paradise. But Upheaval is freaking nuts. All right, you know what? Because I took the FASTBOND, and this is one of the cards I mentioned when we did, I think this is going to be the choice. We already have Breeding Pool. Oh my god, a channel? We already have Breeding Pool for a little bit of fixing. Goes a Wren in 6, Battlesphere, Probe. Once again, channel's not great here. If I end up wheeling the Finale, it'll be better, but this is actually not a great channel. It could very well be that I'm supposed to take Battlesphere instead. I'll go ahead and take it, but again, it's not great. All right, Arbor Elf here over Hermit. Looks good. Court of Bounty. Temple Garden doesn't do anything even with the fetch. Court of Bounty's pretty solid. We might end up running that. Okay, there's the Finale of Devastation. There's the Recurring Nightmare too, but I think we don't end up running it. I think we just... Oh, wait. There's a Kozilek here too. Oh, shoot. Channel Kozilek versus Channel Finale. Bleh. That's brutal. I don't actually know what I'm supposed to take here. It's so close. I'll take Cozy. We got the Ulamog too. Now I wish I had taken Finale. If I knew I was going to get both of the Eldrazi's on the wheel, I think I'd rather have Finale plus Ulamog instead of Kozilek Ulamog. We kind of did it though, didn't we? I mean, this is still going to be a slightly awkward splash, but I don't need to run more than a couple islands tops. And there goes the Survival as well. Could have definitely done the Recurring Nightmare Dream. I don't think we're going to play that, but we could. It's not bad with double Eldrazi. Maybe we will play that after all. Let's see, how many... We're at 26, so I still need to cut a couple cards here. I guess we can cut the Slime for starters, and probably one more. I think we can probably get away with 16 lands. Let's get the last few pickups that don't matter. This is still 14 creatures. Let's see. Could just be Court of Bounty, but Court of Bounty is kind of good when I just picked up all those fatties. Could be Garrick as well, small Garrick. Could actually be Hex Drinker now as well. In fact, maybe I cut the Hex Drinker just because I picked up so much good late game. Yeah, I kind of like something like this. Let's do that. We get the Breeding Pool, the Cradle, and we'll run the Veil. And then one mountain, 2 islands. How many other ways do I have to produce blue? Cultivate can grab double island. Ooh, is that it? So could... it might not actually be worth splashing Upheaval. It's pretty awkward to splash it. Damn it. That sucks. Not enough of my mana dorks produce blue. The only mana dork that can produce blue is the Arbor Elf on the Breeding Pool. Huh. Now I'm second guessing the Upheaval. I guess Nissa can also technically produce double blue by untapping. Okay, I think I'm going to play it wise. I think I'm going to cut the Upheaval. Damn. That sucks. We have the FASTBOND for it. We have the Breeding Pool. But we don't have enough other ways besides Cultivate, so I think it's correct to cut it at the end of the day. And then we can just get the Hex Drinker back in, probably. Boo! Boo, lame. All right, good beats. Yeah, we'll run it like this, and go. Okay, here we are for round 1 of this vintage cube draft with our mono green machine. We are splashing for a Tarka, but more or less mono green. On the draw, sadly, but our hand does look pretty good, as we are fighting against a turn 1 island. Go, my Hexy friend. Aha, so they are probably on the control, as they have a turn 2 Siggy. We will attack for 2 and then play Rafflecopter and hope to win. Seems like a good enough plan as any. If they're playing a Wrath deck, we're going to be pretty sad. Oh, Bant, okay. Please no Walking Ballistas. Hydroid Crisis for 2. Alright, we can beat that one. Phew! We're going to have 6 mana next turn. Well, actually, play land, have 6. Play Oracle, have 7. Yeah, I guess we Oracle. So we land, tap for 3, Oracle. Land. We can level up Hex Drinker if we want to, or we can Cultivate. I think we're just going to level up Hex Drinker all the way to 3 and smack in for 4. As far as things they could have done on turn 3 there, Crisis was like the best possible case for us. Oh, they have a Mox Emerald. That would have been nice in my deck. Glenalendra Archmage. Boo. We did find a land on top, though, but it's not a forest, so I don't actually get to cozy here with an out. I have 4, 8, 9 mana. I could just level up Hex Drinker fully and put him on a pretty fast clock. Let's see. I guess we'd rather Cultivate here and see if they counter it, though. Let's go grab 2 more forests. Craterhoof on top now, too. Wow. Alright, let's just go full Hex Drinker. I guess since we have 4 extra floating, we might as well Garrick and make him pop their Glen. Yeah, that's fine. Oh, Remand? That's fine too. Alright, take 6. And I have 13 mana next turn, and that's assuming there's no land underneath the Craterhoof. They're in a pretty rough spot. Cycle Shark Typhoon, yep. Better get looking. Dig, 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 and a scoop. Alright, pretty good. Glad I brought that Hex Drinker back in. Looks like Toski might be worth bringing in versus their deck. Polychros, also not terrible. I think with all the flyers they played, the Court of Bounty might be a little bit sketchy. I think I'm just going to bring in the Toski, though, and nothing else. And see if we can do some more of the same here in game number 2. And that's a Snapkeeper. We have turn 1 Hierarch, turn 2 Tracker. And then we have the possibility of just winning the game with a random channel. No blue sources from them. There's a Signet, though. Okay. We'll just track it up turn 2. FASTBOND would surprisingly be an insane draw right now. Oh, balance? Yikes. That's kind of gross. Signet balance is really nice. Good start for them. Huh. I could channel Hex Drinker. I can't channel Cultivate Hex Drinker though. But I think we're gonna wait. I think we'll just go level. Hopefully that's not a mistake. It's just that we have two Eldrazi in our deck, so I think saving the channel makes more sense. Especially since we can get the Hex Drinker up pretty quickly anyways. So yeah, let's go Cultivate here. Get Mountain in the Forest. Oh, they have Remand? Sure. Still get to smash in for 4. And then next turn our game plan is just to go fully level the Hex Drinker and put him on a 3-turn clock. Oh, they can Gideon my Hex Drinker. Well, rip. Okay. Oh, God. Yeah, we're going to need some help again. Balance and Gideon. So they're a lot more control than I initially expected. Looks like we probably want to bring in that slime after all. Teferi as well. Okay. Yeah, I guess the Court of Bounty is also something we should have left in. Given what I saw game 1, though, felt like it wasn't going to be as good. I got a 10 here. That's probably game over. All right, you got me. Drew the channel, but did not draw the fatty we needed. Actually, Winter Orb looks kind of bad now that we've seen that many mana rocks from them too. So let's bring the Court of Bounty back in. Let's bring the slime in. I guess I might cut Survival now. That seems okay. All right, go. That is a turn 2 channel Kozilek, maybe? Good enough for me. We know they have balance in their deck, but still worth it. Remember, Kozilek also draws 4 cards when you cast it. Although if they do have their out of balance, then I'm going to have to discard. Oh, and they mulligan to 5. Oh no. A balance could actually be really problematic. But I think we just have to do it. We force them. Force the action. All right. Don't balance me, bro. Pass. Okay. Combat? Huh. Now I'm worried they're gonna go Plains Emerald balance. What can I Green Sun for that would stop any of this? Nothing. I guess I just go land. guess I'm going to cultivate here anyway. And just get double forest. Alright, plains, emerald, balance, that's what they need. Okay, phew. GG's, let's go to round 2. And here we are for round 2 of this vintage QB with our mono green beats. Ooh. Is this good enough on the play? Yeah, I actually think it is. On the draw, I might mulligan as a little bit scared, but turn 2 Raphaelos with a green sun I think is too good to mulligan away. Though another land is not ideal. We might want to grab Oracle here. I don't know. Ah. Well, that makes that easy. I think I'm actually going to play the land first, though, to play around miscalculation or daze. Ooh, we have the FASTBOND now, too. Oh, that's excellent. We have the Oracle FASTBOND. Hell yeah. They better do something over there. Uh-oh. Okay. That's terrifying. So I can green sun for anything. Damn, usually versus a green deck, show and tell is so awkward, but I didn't have a way to punish. Like, if I had any of my Eldrazi in my hand, they just lose. What gets the most permanence here? Oh, I'm supposed to go grab Tracker. That's what I want to grab. I want to go Green Sun Zenith for Tireless Tracker. That's how we survive. Land. Let's draw the channel. No more land underneath. Come on, land. Did not find the land. Okay. So I sack 6 permanents here. I take 15. One, two, three, four, 5, 6. I think that's right. I think we just need to rip some lands off the top. I think we still keep the FASTBOND. Okay, land's good. Draw the Garrick. And we bricked. Well, damn it. Oh, man. Turn 3 show and tell Emrakul. Turns out it worked. Boo. Boo, boo, boo. Had a lot of good cards, though. I don't think there was anything else I could have green sunned for, right? Because the hoof I wouldn't even be able to attack. They wouldn't, like, they'd take, I had Oracle and Raphaelos and hoof, so they'd all get +3/+3. So that's not nearly enough damage. I mean, I guess that would have put them on a 2-turn clock. Attack with all, oh, no. Attack with all, they block hoof. They would take 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. They'd be at 10, and then I'd have 2 power. No, that's not even close to good enough. All right, I think we just run it back. Show and tell Emrakul turn 3 was good enough. This is sadly not a keep. All right, down to 6. That is a better looking 6. We'll pitch the Atarka here. I guess I really want to draw one of my Eldrazi if they have their show and tell again. Oh, that's kind of like drawing an Eldrazi if I find another creature to go along with it. I still think we have to play out the Druid this turn, but... Damn. Yeah, it looks like we're probably just going to lose to them having show and tell again. If they have it, because I don't have anything to do with it. I'm actually going to grab double forest here. Alright, please don't show and tell me. Are you kidding me? This should never beat us, I feel like. But here we are. Getting rocked by it. Damn, that's really, really sucky. I don't even know what I could draw. Probably nothing. I mean, I guess I have to go grab Tracker again. All right, you win. Good beats. Man, show and tell versus a green deck is so risky, and if I just had another creature, we survival and win again, right? On that turn that I cultivate, we just go survival, play it out. If they show and tell, we pitch the creature and tutor for it. So maybe I should have not ran out the Druid on turn 2. That's my only guess. But no way that makes sense, right? Because they have to literally have show and tell Emrakul again, so... GG's. Okay, third and final round of this final... of this final Vintage QB match. I'm going to keep this hand on the play. It is very risky. I don't actually have another mana-producing land, but if I do draw one, we have Green Sun available to us. Oh, I don't even know why I played out the Cradle. There was no need. This is pretty funny, though. I'm taking a risky-bisky line. I don't have anything to Green Sun for on 0, so we're just going to pass. But I had all of the correct elements. I had the FASTBOND and the Courser, so I think this is worth giving a shot. Obviously, I could just brick out and die, but... And like I said, I took 1 extra point of damage on turn 1 by not holding the Cradle since there was no need to play it. It's your turn, opponent. I'm ready to be hurt. Oh, come on. Okay, opponent has decided to make an action. Strip mine! Yeah! Oh, this is great. Now I need to draw 2 more lands in a row. Minimum. Blue-white with strip mine. Come on. Oh no! I'm getting punished. I love it. Fully deserved. No, not really. Don't worry. Just giving them all the time in the world to do whatever they please. Alright. I've seen enough. All right, so they're blue-white. They have a bunch of mana rocks. They have a strip mine. What does that tell us? Doesn't tell us much. Tells us that I should have drawn lands instead of not drawing lands. Slime could be okay again then. I think I'm still going to leave in the Winter Orb. Yeah, I don't even think I'm going to make any sideboarding, actually. I just kept a sketchy hand and bricked on, what, 4 draw steps, which is kind of unlucky, but not even that unlucky. So go, let's win the next. Okay, game 2 of the third and final round. Let's, oh, man, do we risk it for the biscuit again? It's so funny. I mean, we just have to draw 1 green source. How many are left in the deck untapped? 12. 12? Yeah. This would be a turn 2 channel Ulamog. This is so bad if they have strip mine again, though. Or if I just brick. You know what? We're going to keep for the content. If we lose, we lose. But if we rip the forest off the top, we're heroes. Come on. It's a green source. Okay, it's a slow forest. Now we need to fade a counter or a removal spell. Okay, we can do this. We even drew another land after the fact too, so that means we can Garrick as well. Let's go. Oh, no, we get to Rex Sage here, actually. We get to Rex Sage there, Signet, and then blow up. Beautiful. And let's blow up their white source. And say, go, baby. Lightweight. For the content! Pick 'em up! Go to game 3! Pick 'em up! Please! Please have nothing. Yes! Combat? Sack your island? Woohoo! We did it! I'm a hero. There might not be much need to show them Courser, but, I mean, whatever. Okay, whew. That makes up for the first game. Now let's have a reasonable game 3. Here we go. I would like one time to go off with FASTBOND, though. I mean, we kind of did in round 2, where we somehow lost to Show and Tell turn 3 in back-to-back games with the FASTBOND in the tracker, but come on. All right, third and final game here of the third and final round. No channel this time to go with the Mog. Does not look like a keepable hand. I mean, this is like turn 1 pass, turn 2 green sun for a 1-drop. No, I don't think that's good enough. We'll go to 6. Another risky hand this would be to keep. This is a little bit better on the draw. The 1-lander I kept on the play was risky. This time we have 2 chances to hit a land for Druid. I guess that's okay. And we even have the turn 1 Hex Drinker as well, so that's gonna make it a lot less likely that they want to like turn 1 strip mine. I don't think a 10-drop was exactly what I was looking for, though. All right, land off the top here, please. This is gonna be 3 games in a row of this third and final round where I just need to draw a land, and we bricked. Well, sometimes it really do be like that. But, you know what? It's all good. We played risky. We got a little bit too frisky. And now we are getting the bisky. Whatever that means. I hope they strip mine me. It would be a classic finish. Oh, looks like they missed a land drop. They missed a land drop, but they had it. Come on. 2 of my 3 draws. Eldrazi. That's hilarious. I mean, maybe there was just nothing I could have done. Clearly couldn't mulligan to 5. Yeah, that's just bad luck. It's not even just the funny thing, because I was on the draw. It's not even a land I needed to draw. It could have just been any one drop mana ramper as well, which we have a few of, right? 1, 2, 3. So we even had more outs than just drawing lands, funny enough. We had 3 plus 12. We had like 15, 16 outs in these first couple of draw steps. See, now I really want to level the Hex Drinker, but I also need to play out the Druid here, so. Let's attack for 2. And I'm not going to be surprised if our Devoted Druid here gets countered or something. Okay, no counter. I mean, opponent still is drawing an extra card every turn off of the Wolf and has plenty of mana now. But dare I say, this could be winnable. Too classic there, though. What's our best draw? Like Cradle, I guess? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. A land for Nissa would be decent. OP just has too many good plays over there. 8 cards in their hand. All right. Tank, tank, tank. They played a land. What do they have here? 4 mana. Thran Dynamo. 5 mana. Ooh, Tezzeret. Untap. That's a lot of mana. Or maybe they just go tutor for another artifact. Man, I can almost kill them here, can't I? All right, they're going to untap, so maybe they have access to a counter again. Oh, these draws are brutal. All right, let's go for Cultivate. Natural Order doesn't quite kill them. Oh, do they have the counter? Spell Pierce. I can pay 1. I cannot pay 2. I don't think I level up my Hex Drinker. I think I need to save the Druid mana. But we do need to attack Tezzeret down, otherwise the ultimate's just going to kill me. Oh, drew our 7 drop, by the way. In fact, did we draw the 3 most expensive cards in our deck? No, we could. I guess there's technically a Crater Hoof in my deck that I still could draw. Ay, ay, ay. What is going on? So yeah, I think my best draw is still just Gaia's Cradle. Because if I draw Cradle and they don't have anything somehow, we can technically push lethal. Oh, they have Crucible of Worlds. Okay, so that makes a lot more sense why Strip Mine's in their deck. Looks like they're more of the artifact deck than the blue-white control deck then. They might have balance in their deck, which is what the white is for, beyond anything else. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. They have 13 mana right now with Tezzeret on taps. I am going to guess I cannot beat whatever this is. Could just be Upheaval. We'll scoop to an Upheaval if that's what they have. Yep, good enough. GG's, good beats. Well, kind of some non-games there. I mean, I kept some sketchy hands there, of course, but we really just needed to draw a little bit better, like, one land in the first couple of draws instead of a 10 drop and an 11 drop. But, well, all good fun. I think more upsetting was round number 2, where we just inexplicably lost to Show and Tell on turn 3 both games to a blue-white Emrakul Show and Tell. But I think this deck was a lot better than a 1 and 2, but sometimes, you know, that's how Vintage Cube breaks. Obviously, I had a couple of mistakes there as well. I don't know how many fully mattered. I think in game 2, right, or round 2, we could have not played the Druid and instead played Survival. But that's playing too scared. You're playing around exactly them having Show and Tell Emrakul, and I needed to not draw an additional creature. So a lot of things had to go wrong there. But yeah, thanks for watching, everybody. This was still a fun one, and we'll see you back tomorrow for some more Vintage QB.